Good morning. Happy Monday. If you're joining me for the first time, welcome. My name's Ariella. If you're wondering what you're watching, I'm a realtor just outside of the Philly area, and I started this channel in hopes to help other realtors either start cold calling or maybe change up their script, maybe build up some confidence. But ultimately, I built a real estate business based off of cold calling. And I started off with for sale by owners, moved over to expireds, and now I primarily circle prospect. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're watching the replay, maybe you're a realtor, maybe you are in sales or a cold caller, combination of both. Maybe you're considering cold calling, you don't know where to start, you're feeling a little anxious. This is a channel where you are going to hear all the good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty, the sexy, and the not so sexy. So you will hear a lot more rejection than actual people that are interested in doing business with me, which is fine. And I'm on here 3 days a week doing live streaming. So I'm on here Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 11 to 12:30 EST. So if you're watching a replay, feel free to maybe join me tomorrow or Thursday. Drop a comment. I love when people are interacting while I'm live. So it's feeling super Monday today. I was just at one of my listings doing a final walkthrough because we settle tomorrow. So I always like to go to the properties a couple days before just to make sure things are sound and the sellers clean everything out. And so we're good in that department. Just before the weekend started, we had a seller fire us, which I'm feeling okay about, if I'm being totally honest. The story is quite interesting. They were selling a property in a different community about a year or so ago. I interviewed for the position. They reached out to me directly because I had sold in that community. Interviewed for the position. They ended up going with another realtor for whatever reason. Then they decided they're going to move into that house because it never sold and sell their other house that they were occupying. So we came on the market and they wanted to go higher than the market was recommending. We came down on the price a couple of times. Each conversation we had, it was about, hey, here's what the market's recommending. Here's what the feedback is saying. What do you want to do? Giving them the autonomy to make their own decisions, but remaining really realistic with what the market is suggesting. There have been homes that came on the market and sold, while theirs is still sitting. So I feel like it was almost a mutual decision that it was best that we parted ways. But what's so interesting about it is she's like, it's not your fault. It's the way the market is. I was just like, with all due respect, I shared with you what the market's doing and you decided to go against what the market was recommending. And so here we are. So what's going to end up happening is you're going to interview another realtor. They're going to tell you to drop the price, in which you will, and then you're going to sell. So what is it that you're looking for in the next realtor to tell you? She's like, oh, we were hoping for you to bring more of your own people. I said, when we met initially, I told you that 90% of transactions are done with two realtors. You got your listing agent and then your buyer's agent. So nothing I said wasn't to be expected. Either way, I feel so good about this. Like, I just feel like I have to close this door to let other doors open. I spent way too much of my time and energy, and I'm like honestly feeling super relieved about this. So that's what happened. Her last email to me was just, you're so professional. It wasn't you. It was the market, your photos, your video, your everything, right? Like whatever. But I'm like, let's just stop beating around the bush. Like, you didn't sell because you didn't listen to anything that I said as I was translating to you what the market was doing. It's all good. We don't need to act like nobody needs to be held accountable for it. Either way, I'm so ready to just move forward. So let's get after it. Mojo dialer, 3-line dialer, circle prospecting, My husband's working on a new list, so that's not ready by chance, is it?
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff that's ready.
Oh, right on. You guys are in for a real treat. All right, we got new lists. We're circle prospecting. My circle prospect means I'm not sitting in the car more than maybe 20 minutes. You didn't narrow it down for any like nothing specific for ownership or anything like that, right?
No.
Okay. So just a list, no rhyme or reason. I have no idea what their equity is, how long they've been in the house, nothing. I'm just calling and speaking to any homeowner with a pulse. So let's get started. I'm going to check my numbers, make sure they're not coming up as spam. Mondays are notorious for me that the pickup rate is like not that great. So I'm hoping a new list will change that. I'm going to run my numbers, make sure they are exactly where I want them to be. And we will go from there. If you're joining me, say hello. How's your Monday? How's your weekend? You calling? Did you call? What's good? We had our client event this weekend. We had a photo event that ended up getting rained out last weekend. So it was pushed to this weekend and it was successful. I think it was a great success. We had about, 15 different families come in and it was great. It was and I actually think that I want to make it an annual thing. So I'm excited. Good morning, Lorraine. How was your weekend? Are you calling? Today's Monday. So did you already get like an hour in? All right. And I'm going to try out these numbers real quick. Okay. It is so windy out here. Birds, like it's fall here. Almost finished. 2 hours. Good for you. You started at what, like 9 o'clock? Oh, that came up as spam, didn't it?
I didn't even see it.
All right. Two hours. How do I check my numbers? Good. I have a burner app that I use and I have Mojo numbers. I have both. I just go into my burner app, call my husband, make sure that the numbers look good before I start my whole dial session. You can, and sometimes like if he's not home or if he's busy, I'll call myself and I'll kind of see how that comes through. So there's one number I think I need to change here. That's good. All right, let me get one more. Let's see if I could use this one. This one is in my Mojo, so I can't really call with this one. Okay. All right, this list that I'm calling has like over 1,000 records that I'm going to be calling. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get rejected. Let's get people mad at us on Monday. I think the reason why Mondays are less kind of like successful with contacts is I feel like kind of like me, right? It's Monday, the morning starts where I'm trying to like put fires out. I'm trying to get into like the groove of making sure things are good. I kind of feel like that's what other people are doing all at the same time.
Into the Mojo dialer, please press the start button on your screen to begin.
All right. Where do my lists come from and how accurate are the numbers? So I'm either pulling numbers through Mojo, through like their neighborhood search, which I don't pay for this monthly. If I'm just like, oh, I need new lists, I will just turn on the neighborhood search, pay $50 for the month, and then pull whatever I want, and then I'll turn it back off because I don't need to pay consistently every month. And then if I'm pulling numbers and I'm putting it into my Enzo, we're pulling from, what is it, My Plus Leads?
Yeah.
My Plus Leads. Brian?
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, this is Ariella. I know you weren't expecting a call from me, but would I make you really mad if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
No, but I don't have a whole lot of time to catch up right now.
I will. I'll be 30 seconds if that's okay.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'll keep it short. I know it's probably a long shot. Suppose there were any future plans on considering a move if it made sense. Were there?
Probably not. No, we're pretty settled in here.
Got it. No worries. I appreciate you taking my call, okay?
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Take care.
Probably not. I don't like that response. I don't know how I feel about that. Probably not. Doesn't make me feel confident. I'm going to quick check out their ownership real quick. And Lorraine, going back to your question, are the numbers accurate? I think all lists are going to have some things that are wonky and some that aren't. I haven't switched like the areas of where I'm getting my numbers, so I'd say they're pretty fair. But at the end of the day, you're going to get wrong numbers. You're going to get somebody's stepmom's cousin's girlfriend. That'll probably sneak in there too. And at the end of the day, it's just a numbers game. Miranda, how are you? What's the most number of calls and connections conversations did you have in a calling session? Great question. I think I did like an Enzo dialer, and that's a 14-line dialer. And for some reason, I just can't stream with it. And so I have to go back and check my tracker, but I want to say in an hour, it was like, what did I have here? October. I think it was last month. I did an hour and I got like 18 contacts in 1 hour. So that was definitely an Enzo dialer. Yeah. But if I'm on Mojo, if I'm on a 3-line dialer, I'm circle prospecting. So I'm probably averaging like anywhere between 8 to 12 an hour. If you're calling FSBOs or expired, you can expect that to be like 7 average in an hour if you have a good day. And that means if you are the first voice. I'm not calling expireds, I'm just circling, but you're likely to get a better pickup rate with circle prospecting. And that's just because you're playing such a consistency game. That's all. Yeah, I mean, this guy just bought his home in 2021. You're not going anywhere. You are settled. The consistency is really inspiring. Thank you. I appreciate it. It doesn't look as easy as it has been.
Please leave your message for no.
That's definitely taken a lot of growing pains. That's for sure. A lot of growing pains. Ravi?
Hello. Yeah, this is Ravi.
Oh, Ravi, this is Ariella. I know you weren't expecting a call from me, but would I mess up your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
A realtor?
Yeah. Would I upset you if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
I did not get you. What is this regarding?
What's that?
No, what is this regarding?
Yeah, listen, I'll keep it brief. I know it's probably a long shot, but I don't suppose, of course.
No, not right now. Thank you.
Got it. Hey, no worries. Take care. Ooh. What did he say? I couldn't understand what he said. Did you hear that, hon?
He said, "What is this regards?" In regards.
No, I thought he said something else before.
Stop wasting my time.
Probably. Fuck off. Nice. 2 hours, 23 contacts. That's great. So you averaged about 12 and a half contacts per hour, or 11 and a half. I'm sorry. That's really good. I know sometimes it's one of those days you just get it done because you just have to, right? If you want to build a pipeline. And sometimes you get leads, sometimes you don't, sometimes you get appointments, sometimes you don't. 7 to 12 contacts per hour is not bad at all. I have been on some training calls by Eric.
Hello? Yeah.
Eric, this is Ariella.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Ariella.
Hello?
I know you weren't expecting a call from me. You don't even know who I am, but would I mess up your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
A realtor.
Yeah, would I mess up this Monday if you knew that's who was calling you?
No, I don't know. What were you calling me in regards to?
Yeah, that's a good question. And I'm going to keep this super brief. And I know this is probably a long shot, but future plans on considering a move if it made sense. Were there?
Say again. There's Hummel Hartzell Lane to do what?
I didn't suppose there were any future plans on just considering a move if it made sense down the road.
A move to do what?
To make a move, to move out of that property and consider something else if it made sense.
Oh, no. I have no interest in moving.
Got it.
I don't know why you would think that.
You know, I did not target you. I was just calling some of the neighbors because we just don't have a ton of inventory. And so figured I'd pick up the phone, talk to a bunch of strangers and see if anyone had any future plans, but sounds like that's not you.
No, not me at all.
Yeah, no worries. Hey, listen, thanks for taking my call.
Okay.
All right, take care. Why would you think that's me? People are funny. They think that like they are the only person I'm talking to today.
That's true. You are.
I am.
Definitely.
I'm like, sheesh. Don't flatter yourself, people. Okay, so you've seen some trainings by Espresso and Vulcan 7. It looks like they're about average, even on the one-line dialer as they have. Yeah, so I've done Vulcan super early on in my career, and I thought it was a great system. But if I remember correctly, Vulcan doesn't have unless they've changed it, Vulcan is just a one-line dialer, which was fine. I did that in the beginning, and it's fine. Sometimes you need to lessen how many lines you have because sometimes your pickups end up being a little bit better, but I don't know too much about Espresso. Does this look familiar, hun?
No, the last name does, but
Yeah. I don't know what that's about.
no,
Sorry.
it's another attorney.
I know. I gotta call him like, come on. Like, what the
I
heck?
didn't do it. It wasn't me.
I plead the fifth. Miranda, are you already cold calling or you're starting?
You're trying to reach is not available.
Or you're
At the time.
starting to cold call? Super motivating to see this. Thank you.
I've been forwarded to voicemail.
I am new to cold calling and really interested in learning how to build strong contact to lead ratios. Any tips for someone starting out?
The person you're trying to reach.
Well, I don't
is
want to
not
make any
available.
assumptions. Are you in the real estate industry or are you in a different industry? Because I could go on a tangent about tips, but oh my gosh, Lorraine, I love that you said that. Hun, listen to this comment.
Yeah.
Is your husband going to cold call? We want to see him live.
Yeah, it's him.
I didn't say it. I'm not even the one encouraging you anymore, but there were definitely a couple people that thought like let's get him on the phone and make this like a coaching session.
I'm itching. What to leave?
He's like sweating already, you guys. I'm the one that cold calls. He's the like master tech behind all of this. Like sometimes you guys might ask me questions about systems and I might not have an answer. But Lucas has an answer.
The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Not calling yet, just getting my feet wet as a new agent. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I think that it starts with just getting familiar with, the phones. I think my only suggestion is don't wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment does not exist. The perfect moment is when you start and you remain consistent, which is by far the hardest thing. But if you ever have questions, concerns, struggles, drop them in. But I am impressed. I'm always impressed when new agents are like, yeah, let's maybe pick up the phone. Jeffrey? Hon, you know what I meant to tell you? For some reason, the last couple like lists that were pulled, I don't have like, oh shoot, never mind. Never mind. Sorry, I messed up. Got it. They changed the Zillow logo on my dialer. So like I like to normally click on the Zillow to see like what their house looks like, but they just moved the spot and I just found it. All right. It's Super Monday.
I just pulled like 30,000 new contacts.
Who is this? Hello?
Oh. She was so quiet. I didn't know if that was a voicemail or what the heck that was. It's coffee time.
Hi, you've reached Brian Schuster with PXT Golf. Unavailable to take your call right now, but if you...
I don't know if he said EXP. I don't know if he was a realtor.
Sounded like it.
It did, right? That was weird. But then I like hesitated.
Calling. I'll see if this person is available.
Hi, you have reached the voicemail customer. Please leave your name, number, and exit message. Thank you.
Okay. That call that came in, hun, never even like left a voicemail or anything. I don't know what that was about. Actually, I should look him up on Mojo. See if it was someone that I ended up calling.
Last name was familiar. Local.
The person you're trying to reach.
Yes, analysis paralysis is real. It's true. Don't get yourself in a rabbit hole. It's going to happen. Literally just jump in with the sharks. I haven't like committed to this yet, but I've been thinking about putting together a calling challenge. So this time of year is interesting because a lot of realtors will take their foot off of the gas because it's the holidays, their kids are off, it's the end of the year, so they're happy with the production they've done. Kind of forgetting. Anil?
Hello. Yes.
Anil, this is Ariella. I know you don't know me, but would I upset you if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
Okay.
Thanks. I'm going to keep this very brief, and I know it's probably a long shot, but the home future plans to consider a move if it made sense.
Oh, no, not at the moment.
Got it. No worries. When you say not at the moment, are you saying like now or not even in the next like year or two?
No, not at the moment.
Got it. Got it. No worries. Hey, listen, I appreciate you taking my call.
Yeah.
All right. Take care. Not at the moment. Indicates to me that you will at some point, but I guess most people will at some point. Let's see here. Yeah, so analysis paralysis is real. So I was thinking about putting together this cold calling challenge because this time of year people get kind of flaky on their goals. And so I thought about doing 5 days a week, like literally just a 5-day challenge.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Just a 5-day challenge where you're on there consistently. So I think the hardest thing about calling is not necessarily just talking to people, but it's this muscle of being consistent. So I thought about doing a week before Thanksgiving and then a week before Christmas, right? So I do take off Thanksgiving week and I do take off Christmas week, but it's only because I worked my tail off for the last 5 years calling around the holidays. So I've created a schedule that had allowed me to do that. So I thought about doing a 5-day challenge 1 week before Thanksgiving and then another challenge 1 week before Christmas. Really just kind of pushing people to like stay consistent during the time that people fall off. So if you guys are potentially interested in that, I'm curious if it's something you guys would join, or if you feel like it would be helpful to have this like group of people that are consistently calling. When I was a new agent, the thought of cold calling was terrifying. I tried it a few times just to think that it wasn't for me. Now I wish I've done it sooner. Isn't that the truth? I was terrified. Like I actually thought that I was going to throw up every time I was on the phone. And I think at some point something just clicks. Like you go through this cycle of like, I'm not consistent. Okay, I'm consistent, but I'm turning my wheels because I'm not having the right conversations. I'm putting the wrong leads into my pipeline. Okay, I figured it out. Okay, I disqualify people. Okay, now I want to make time for only people that are really qualified. So I think it's a cycle of a lot of different things that happen, but I too was terrified. All right, so you're focused on tech sales. Do you have any tips or advice you could share for me? Yes, I mean, if you're cold calling, it's just a matter of being consistent and learning how to effectively communicate while also not thinking that you have a lead if they're not really
7 1
not really a
3
lead.
2 7
I guess my question is like, who are you selling to, right? Who is your ideal client? Hello?
Phone number after the beep.
Do you
Finished recording. You may hang up.
do you call into a larger area or narrow it down? So both, right? So I've decided how long I'm willing to be in my car for an appointment. So I'm about 15 to 20 minutes in two different directions is kind of how I put my radius, which is going to end me up with tens and hello, James.
Yes.
Oh, James, this is Ariella. I know you don't know me and I'm just calling you out of the blue, but would I make you mad if I told you I was just a realtor calling? Oh, hung up. He's mad. Yeah, so both, because going like 20 minutes out in each direction will give me tens and thousands of phone numbers and communities. And so I guess, where are you located? Miranda. Trash. Do not contact. think that was a voicemail. I don't know. Okay, so you are tech sales reaching out to businesses to introduce software products like CRMs, automation tools, or cybersecurity solutions, also booking demos or discovery calls for account executives. So it's funny you say that. I was going to say offering some kind of demo. I think, Jeffrey? Hello? Hello? I think some kind of demos would probably be the way to kind of start, but it's also a matter of like what are you selling? Are you selling convenience? Like what problem are you solving? Like I can go deep on this, right? Like what is the problem that you're solving that people would be compelled to even take time out of their day to watch a demo or do a discovery call? You're in Washington, D.C., Northern Virginia suburbs, huge distance to drive. I see. David?
Hello? Yes.
Oh, David, this is Ariella. I know you don't know me. You weren't expecting a call from me, but would I make you mad if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, but we're not interested. Have a
Hey,
good day.
yep, no worries. Take care. Not interested. Super nice. On to the next. So 30 to 60 minutes is not unusual. I see the problem with this is, oh, that's painful to me. That's tough. So when I was starting, and to be super clear, when I started off, I was driving an hour away. Like I was just taking the deals because somebody gave me an appointment. I didn't have any other deals, so I would drive an hour. I would drive 45 minutes. And unless somebody sent me a referral an hour away, I'm not driving an hour away. I'm just not. I'm going to refer it out. And so, yes, I could see that being a problem with buyers. So are you in a you said the suburbs, Northern Virginia suburbs. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to start cold calling and hope to gain sellers, then I would just create a radius that you're comfortable driving. Maybe that is 30 minutes, maybe it is 40 minutes, and that's fine. But me personally, I'm in an area where it's the suburbs, but it's not like rural, right? So we have like accessibility down to the city, to New York. So I'm not willing to drive more than maybe 20 minutes in my car, give or take, but that's just me. Hi, Timus. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, Michelle.
Yes?
Michelle, this is Ariella. I don't know if I'm going to make you mad. I'm just calling out of the blue, but would I upset you if I told you I was just a realtor calling? Hung up. You always got to get some of those that hang up. It's not a Monday morning if they don't hang up on you. Okay. I did, I was going, hello?
Hello?
Ernesto?
Who's this?
This is Ariella. I know I'm calling you out of the blue, and I don't know if I'm going to make you mad, but would I upset you if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
What is this about?
Yeah, I'll keep it brief. I know it's probably a long shot, but future plans on considering a move if it made sense. Were there?
I'm not interested in that. Why?
Got it. So I'm just a local realtor in the area and I was calling some of the neighbors because we just don't have a ton of inventory. And so I wasn't targeting you. I was calling some of the neighbors, but that doesn't sound like anything you would consider in the next year or two, is it?
No.
No worries. I guess, yeah, before I let you go, I don't suppose you have any neighbors there you want to see me get rid of. Do you?
That's a weird question.
Does that mean you must like all of your neighbors?
Of course.
Yeah, that's okay. No worries. Hey, listen, I appreciate you taking my call, okay? You said that's a weird question. A little bit. A little weird.
Been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 2, 1.
How's Monday going? Is it a bit slow like most of them? Actually, this one's not too shabby. So I've been on for less than 30 minutes, just under 30 minutes. And I got 8 contacts. It's actually not bad. So if I could double that in the next 30 minutes, end up with 16 in an hour, I will take that. But that actually might have something to do with a new list. So I pulled a new list.
Number 2, 1, 5,
so I'm going through
7,
it for the first
3,
time.
8.
How about you? Are you calling? What's your deal? That is quite good. I will take that. What are you doing? Did you already cold call? What's your
Call has been forwarded.
what's your
to
deal?
voicemail. The person you're
I actually have
Automated voice messaging.
I purchased this this manifestation and mindset course. There are days that I feel like I think sometimes get in my own way or feel like I don't know, like in a funk. And I feel like last couple weeks I've been in a funk, even though this has been our best year yet. So I don't know why I'm in a funk, but sometimes I get in my own way. So later this afternoon, I'm gonna take the course that I have purchased. So I'm kind of excited about that. I just need to. Sometimes I think we just gotta make sure we're in the right mindset. So you're calling. You took a break for the moment. Okay. How has your calling session been? Are you just circle prospecting? Venkata? Venkata, this is Ariella. Oof, I don't know if you're going to be mad at me, but would I upset you if I told you I was just a realtor calling? Listen, I'm going to keep this really brief. I know it's probably a long shot, but the home over here, any future plans to consider a move if it made sense? Are there?
No.
Got it. No worries. Thanks for taking my call.
All right.
I know. What's the name of the course? What is the name of the course? What will you learn that you can share with us? Well, I'll let you know once I finish taking it. So Maria Wendt, she is kind of like this social media digital product person, I guess. And so I didn't purchase any of her other courses, but the manifestation one. And yes, I am going to share with you. I'm also somebody that has almost religiously has done a visual board every year. So I am big on, I don't want to say I'm big on manifestation because I feel like that's a hard thing to do, but I'm good at trying to visualize what my next goals are. At least I like to think so. Expired prospecting, it's been good so far as far. As far as getting contacts, I have a goal of 20 today. Okay, where are you at?
Trying to reach is not available.
Where you at?
Please record
20. It's not bad. How long have you been calling? And how many more you got left?
Hi, you dialed 215-390.
Yeah. 9 so far. Actually, that's not bad for expired. Is that in an hour? I used to do so many more expireds. Just don't feel them the way I used to anymore. They're such a great lead pillar, though. I'm curious, who else here that's watching or maybe watching the replays is like, hello?
Hello, this is Chris.
Chris, this is Ariella. Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Ariella. I don't know if you're going to be mad, but I'm just calling you out of the blue. Would I really mess up this Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
What are you?
I'm just a realtor calling. Would I upset you?
No, why? What's going on?
Yeah, I'll keep it brief. I know it's probably a long shot, but I don't suppose there were any future plans on considering a move if it made sense. Got it. No worries. Hung up. Right. Trash. You've called last week on Thursday and Friday, and it took me 2.5 hours to reach 20 a day. Yikes.
Please leave your message for 2
Was that just expireds? I guess that doesn't surprise me because expireds can have just a lower pickup rate. You've watched a few of my replays. Awesome. Thanks for watching. Thank you. You say my content's really helpful. Is that because you're a realtor? You're cold calling? I always say this, like, sometimes streaming live is so interesting because you guys see me, right? It's like super vulnerable. And there's people that make comments and I have no idea who you guys are, which is totally fine. I appreciate you, being here and being supportive, and hopefully learning or taking some nuggets. But every time someone comments and I don't really know, I'm like, who are you?
Hello?
Oh, shit. I'm distracted today. So just expired using Mojo. Making me proud. Are you doing a 3-line dialer with Mojo? I mean, that's good. Expireds do take a minute. Expireds definitely take a minute. So,
Hello.
hi, Ashley.
Can I ask who's calling?
Yeah, of course. This is Ariella. I don't know if I've got the wrong person. I know I'm calling you just completely out of the blue, but would I upset you if I told you I was just a realtor calling you?
We are not looking to sell, but thank you very much.
Hey, no worries. Thanks for taking my call. Take care.
Thanks. Bye.
Not looking to sell. So this community is like, I think only a couple years old. Let's see. Okay. add in your stream name real estate agent. This way it will be more targeted to the industry. Thank you for that advice. I'm screenshotting this and I'm going to send this to my assistant. So my assistant helps out with our YouTube, does our shorts, all the things. So that's a great point. Thank you. I'm by no means a YouTube expert. Hey, try Jeremy Miller. Jeremy Miller is a genius. I think he's amazing. Do you work for him? Are you here trying to sell his courses? But no, for real, Jeremy is an amazing coach for salespeople. We have to make like first, some second, very attractive and less expressive. Just suggestion. We have to make, you might need to rewrite that. I'm not sure what you were trying to say. You went on a listing appointment on Thursday. Oh, yes. How did that go? The home expired for $169,000. Oh, over the value. Holy moly. When we got done, he looked so beat down with the truth. Yeah, that's tough. The nerve of a 3 agent. Wow. Holy schmoly. Well, now it's a matter of like, is the seller even motivated enough to sell at value, thinking he was going to walk away with 6 figures more than the market would actually support? Oh, you're right, Miranda. I think it's Jeremy Minor, not Miller. I think you might be right. You know who we're talking about then. Jeremy. Is it Minor? It is. You're right. I don't know who Jeremy Miller is then. Jeremy Miller? No idea. Yeah, you're right. Jeremy Minor. All right, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Yeah, you'll call him later to see where he stands. Yeah, that's tough. What was his motivation? Why is he selling anyway? Like if he's going to get over 6 figures less than he thought, is the number, like he might have a desire to move, but not the ability to move. I think sometimes that's what ends up happening. People accidentally stuff their pipeline. And I'm not saying that's you, Timus, but sometimes people make it seem like they can move, right? They have this desire, but they don't have the ability. And the ability and desire are 2 different things.
Hi, I'm calling assist by Google, recording this call for the person you're trying to reach.
Okay.
No, I'm struggling. I just texted you why.
Well, I hear why, but
Been
okay.
forwarded to
Well, this
voicemail.
is
The
the first
person
of
you're
that.
trying to reach is
I don't know, but it's definitely tricky. Okay, so we are talking about Jeremy Minor. Yes, he's great. He's on a fixed budget. It's his second home. His second home is also in the same community.
has been forwarded to voicemail.
When you say fixed budget, what does that mean? Like, oh, I can only pay X amount in commission, or I have to walk away with a certain amount, or it's not worth
Been forwarded to voicemail.
selling.
The person you're trying.
I saw some videos by another agent, Adela. She has almost identical scripts to yours. She's your brother from another mother. Yeah. Yes. So Adela and I are friends. She's an agent in Florida. So there's a group of us that we met. We had all taken the same
2, 1, 5, 3.
Coaching. Like we used to have the same coach.
voice
I don't think
messaging
she was in there very long. Myself and another realtor from Hawaii that we're all friends with, we stayed in the program for a couple of years, and then we all just befriended one another. So Adela and I are prospecting live with one another multiple times a week. So yes, we do have. So we're both circle prospecting. Yes. Robert. Hello. Hello. The pickups, but the quiet. Oh, he's on a fixed income, not budget. Okay. Fixed income would interpret to me then that he needs the absolute most amount of money from the sale of this property. Yes. Small world. What's so nice is like we've all formated such like a nice group. There's a group of us. Hello?
again.
There's a group of us, and what's so nice is we all have different lead pillars and we all do business totally different. Like we might all be circle prospecting, but our listing presentations are different. Our follow-up.
Hello?
Oh, Robert?
Yes.
Robert, this is Ariella. I don't know if I'm going to make you mad. I'm calling out of the blue, but would I upset you if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
If you were just a realtor calling,
Yeah.
upset me.
Okay. We might be off to an okay start. And listen, I know this is probably a long shot and I'll keep it super brief, but was there any future plans on considering a move if it made sense? Were there?
For myself and my family? No.
Yeah, no worries. I kind of thought it was a long shot. I guess knowing that there aren't any plans to move, I don't suppose you got any neighbors there you want to see me get rid of. Would you?
I don't know. This is a wonderful neighborhood. They're wonderful homes, and everyone, from what I can tell, are very content here. So I'm probably not the right person to ask. I know the neighbors pretty well, but from what I can tell, everyone's pretty content. It's a good place to live.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. I appreciate you taking my call, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty, take care.
Thank you. Have a good
Yeah,
day.
you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, so Timus, if he's on a fixed income, it sounds like he really needs to pull everything out of that, if that's his like piggy bank, right? Especially if he owns it outright.
Been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying.
Does Mojo allow filtering to call only cell phones? No, that's a good question. Hun, can you do that?
We're pulling all the numbers so that
Forwarded
it
to
just
voicemail. The person
you reach whatever number you scrub for that property. So
Or can you filter them? I don't know if you can actually.
on the calling side, that's you. I'm on the pulling side.
But you would filter them before you pull them.
Yeah, but I don't think it selects what type of number it
Hi,
is.
this is Carrie.
Oh, Carrie, this is
Hello?
Ariella. I don't know if I'm going to upset you, but I'm just calling out of the blue. Would I make you mad if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
Two things. I'm just thought you're my child's coach calling. I'm just in the middle of a car appointment. So can you call me back? I'm a realtor too. You're not making me mad, but I will tell you I'm a realtor.
Yeah, no worries. That sounds great. No problem.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm not calling you back.
She's a realtor and she wants you to call her back?
Yeah, but because she has no idea what I called her for. She probably thinks I'm like calling her about like a property or something. Let's see. Oh, there you go. So Lorraine says in Mojo, you can choose not to call cell phones. Okay. I personally don't filter them out. Just because it makes no difference. The only way I'd filter is if I was doing like a mass texting campaign or something. Oh, so you're only using the single line dialer. I didn't opt for the triple. Okay. So actually your pickup rate actually isn't too shabby for just a single line dialer. Not bad. It's not bad.
Hello?
Douglas?
Yes.
Douglas, this is Ariella. I don't know if I'm going to make you mad, but I'm just calling out of the blue. Would I mess up your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that because you don't like us or you have zero plans on ever making a move?
No, I have zero plans.
No worries. I don't blame you. I guess knowing you're not going anywhere, I don't suppose you got any neighbors there you'd like to see me get rid of. Do you?
I don't think so because we're pretty much a new neighborhood, so
Yeah. No
I
worries.
don't think anybody's interested in moving.
Yeah. Hey, I don't blame you.
All right.
Hey, thanks for taking my call.
All right.
Take care.
Thanks.
Okay. 2018.
That's old enough.
That is, I was going to say.
He's really at that average. It's probably the new townhouses in Shopland.
Right. It's like a 7-year.
Yeah, he's overdue to move.
Right.
All right, I study your volunteer paperwork.
Thank you. Thank you. But you can't choose to call only cell phones in Mojo, right? You think that the percentage of pickups will be higher on cell phones only? I think it depends on like if you are, I don't know, calling a specific demographic. Like if I'm calling in a 55 and up community, I will always have landlines in there. But I don't filter any of them out. Just out of curiosity, have you kept info of how many contacts you would need to go through before you get some hot leads?
This is Marie. Leave a message at the beep.
It's a good question, but that would be tough for circle prospecting because the majority of them, David? Hello? The majority of
Forwarded to voicemail.
The majority of them are warm, but mostly nurture is most of them. So I haven't kept track of that. I'd have to run all of my numbers to like see how many contacts I need per lead. And you need more contacts for circle prospecting to gain a lead versus expireds. I think expireds, it was like, if I remember correctly, like 1 lead per every like 10 contacts for expireds, if I remember correctly. But I haven't kept track for the circle prospecting. Again, mostly because 99% of them are not hot. Hello.
Hello?
Hi,
Yeah.
Stuart.
Yeah.
Stuart, this is Ariella. I don't know if you're going to be upset with me because I'm just calling out of the blue, but would I mess up your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
No.
Okay. We might be off to an okay start, and listen, I'll keep this very brief, but the home over future plans on considering a move if it made sense? Were there?
Unless my wife says to me, we found a house, this is what it costs, and this is what it's going to take to move, like, that's what it would take. Believe me, I can't, and I appreciate you calling. I came from a single house, and I only have one driveway, and I don't like most of the neighbors here, although I love the house. So if you said to me, I'm going to show you how easy it is to find another house and not lose money, and I have like a mortgage with I think it's like a 3.25 like fixed mortgage. I would say the chances are pretty slim and none. But I welcome people who, nice people who reach out to me and, proactive. I'm in sales myself.
Yeah. Listen, that's tough. You got a pretty attractive interest rate there that I would almost, I don't know, talk myself out of a job and tell you, like, why not just stay put? What would even cause you to want to go through the chaos of moving anyway?
No, it would have to be like somebody would have to say to me, I'm going to show you how easy it is. Like, you'll make money and your life will be better. I would do it in a second. I have 2 dogs. It blows. I don't have to, like, a yard. But, we lived in Warrington. I had but the thing is that we got the house in 2019 and I bought it for, what did I pay, $390, and I think it's probably worth what now? What kind of value do you have on this? And every upgrade possible is in this house, except the finished basement.
Okay.
And I put all new floors upstairs, and we so. What do you think my house is worth?
Oh, that's tough to say. I'd be curious to see what your upgrades are like. Are you a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath?
Yeah.
I have no idea what your house looks like. I would say based on anything in the marketplace, let's call it anywhere between 530 to, I don't know, 590. And I'm just kind of throwing spaghetti at the wall because I haven't seen your place.
So, what realtor do you work for?
Yeah, I'm with Keller Williams. Do you have a favorite one?
Oh yeah, Keller Williams, great.
Yeah,
I'm a disc jockey, right? And I've done some Keller Williams parties back in the day when people actually had holiday parties. Keller Williams had a few.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
sounds.
a contractor.
No, that's.
You know much about asbestos. You know much about asbestos.
I know a little bit about it.
I'm an environmental consultant. I help people who have asbestos problems. I deal with a lot of realtors. I have kind of a national company, so every once in a while, a realtor will call me and say, "Yeah, there's asbestos in the heating system, the floors," and I have to kind of advise them on what to do.
Got it.
Hey, listen, I wish you well.
Yeah, thanks so much. I appreciate you taking my call. Okay.
Of course. Thank you for calling.
Yeah. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, he doesn't like his neighbors. Fits my question perfectly. Yes. Wow, hot lead or too analytical? No, he just had a desire, not a need, or not enough motivation. Right, exactly. Not a burning need to move, want versus need. You'd not stay in touch with him? No. There's not enough motivation there.
Hi, you've reached the Freeman. We're not available.
That's like sneaky people that end up in your CRM that literally have no business being in there. Because he wants to move. He said, show me that it's easy to make a move while he's still sitting on a 3% interest rate. And he just renovated the house. Like he has new He's not going nowhere. He just needs, like, he's looking for like that unicorn, right? And the reality is everybody in this entire world, including myself, Arthur.
Hello, you have reached Elizabeth Sleep.
Everybody in this whole world, including myself, would move if I felt like I was making money on my house and I got a great deal. Like, that's everybody. So that's not a lead. Got a lead from probate. They're selling next year. That's amazing. That means your VA called that probate. I know you didn't call that probate, Lorraine. Tim is sorry. I think I missed your other question. Try a different angle. How many contacts lead to an appointment per week, more or less? I want to get into circle prospecting soon. I should know this much better. I have to run my tracker number. I want to say it's, don't quote me on this, 20 contacts per lead, give or take, on an average. No, there's a lot of those people. Like, they'll be like, I'll sell for $1 million. Do you have a buyer? Come on.
And forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to...
Arthur?
You've reached 367.
All right, I'm on here for like another 20 minutes. Let's see. So I've been calling for just shy of an hour because I was chatting before I started my dialer. 5, 10, 14 contacts in 1 hour. That's actually not bad. That's not bad for a Monday. I will take that for a Monday.
Hello, Zen. I can help you.
Oh, Greg? I'm sorry. I don't know if I've got the wrong number.
Yeah, because this isn't Ed.
Oh, gotcha. I'm sorry. All right, take care.
That's okay. All right,
bye. Bye-bye. You called that probate, Lorraine? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I was encouraged to call this type of leads myself instead of using a VA. So guess who's calling them now? Now, why was that encouraged?
Hello.
Oh, Nazar?
Hello. Yeah.
Nazar, this. Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Can you send me a text message? I don't know. So who encouraged you to call by yourself and why? Is it because the conversions with your VA weren't as good, or were you having a challenging time maybe turning the leads into appointments because you didn't make that initial call? I'm curious about that, actually. Yes. I have to say that listening to motivational videos before calling probates to pump myself up, but I'm pushing myself to do it and it feels good once I'm done. That's nice. That must feel like a real accomplishment. You did not probe deeper with this guy with the wrong name. Yeah, no, I didn't. There's just too many people to call for me to like dissect everyone's name. I'll never get anything done if I'm just gonna like keep questioning every number and every person I talk to. I just have to keep it moving because at the end of the day, it's all a numbers game and I need the volume of contacts to get the leads. So I can't get hung up on every single number. And also I'm at a point in the business where like, hello?
Yeah,
Hi, Catherine.
yes, it is.
Catherine. I know I'm calling out of the blue, but would I make you mad if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
What was that?
I said, would I make you really upset if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
You were what for calling?
I'm just a real estate agent. Would I upset you if if you found out I was just a realtor calling?
Oh, well, calling you back.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to keep this really brief. I know it's a long shot, but I don't suppose there were any future plans on considering a move if it made sense. Were there?
Wait a minute. Rose, would you talk to her? I don't know what.
So as I was saying, I don't have a ton of tolerance. And I'm just more picky and choosy, I guess. But no, I didn't go deeper with the person that said it was the wrong number. And that's because I had like 5 other numbers to call through. So I figured one of the others that followed behind it would be the right person.
Has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying.
Cricket Hub.
Forwarded to voicemail.
What is
the
up?
person you're trying to is not available. At the tone, please.
Hey Google, next song. Lorraine, do you hear my music? Tell me how you feel about my choice of music today.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person.
So overall, I'm happy I got a new list today because I feel like the pickup rate is much better.
Sounds okay.
Yeah. And I don't have any
Has been forwarded to voicemail. The
leads, but I do have a bunch of follow-ups to do today. That is definitely what I have. Not today. Okay.
Has been forwarded to voicemail.
I'm keeping it really chill and mellow back here.
Reached 2159.
Hello? Chris? Chris? Sorry, I don't know if I've got the wrong number. This isn't Chris, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, Chris, this is Ariella. Yeah, this is Ariella. I know you don't know who I am, but would I make you really mad if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
No. What's this about?
Yeah, I know it's probably a long shot. I'll keep this super brief, but the home. I don't suppose there were any future plans on considering a move if it made sense. Were there?
Eventually in the future, not in the near future.
Got it. When you say not in the near future, are you thinking like a year or two out or like 5-6 years out?
It's totally situational with the economy and how things go. I really don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, listen, I don't blame you. And to be fair, most of the time people aren't interested in making any moves because, I mean, where in the heck are you going to go anyway?
Right, don't right in the same market. So I'm not sure yet, to be honest, when that would be, if ever, and how things play out, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, listen, I don't blame you. I guess knowing that you're still kind of staying put at this point, I don't suppose you got any neighbors here you want to see me get rid of, do you?
No, I don't.
Got it. Hey, no worries. Listen, I appreciate you taking my call, okay?
Yep, thank you.
All right, take care. I hear my music now. So people like that, like people might wonder if that's a lead or if that's someone that I should have followed up with because they said eventually they're going to sell. I mean, maybe. He said it's situational based. It depends on the economy. So that to me tells me they're not super motivated. People don't necessarily move because of the economy. They might feel Motivate. They were not like when interest rates dipped, right, to like 2-3%. Hello?
Leave your name and number. And we'll
People weren't like, they didn't like turn to their spouse and say, hey, honey, we got to move because interest rates are 3%. Like, it doesn't work like that. People move because they have to move, right? They move because they're getting a divorce, or there's a death in the family, or they had more babies, or they're only using 20% of their house. Like, so when someone says depends on the economy, that makes me think they have a desire to move at some point, but they are justifying the decision to move based on what the economy looks like. That's not a lead to me. That's not somebody I'm going to nurture, because I can nurture them for 6 years and they never do anything. Like, that's not where my head's at. An older lady with a hearing problem. She wanted someone else to talk to you. Husband. Seems like
call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
Seems like another 30 seconds would have been worth it. Older couple to downsize, same as dial. I know what you're talking about. I ended up moving on because while she was trying to hear me repeat myself 30 times, I looked up her house. It was a smaller house, not a price point where I would want to do business. So I need to just keep it moving. So no, I didn't wait the 30 seconds because I made the executive decision that it wouldn't be worth it for me. Would I have waited on the phone if this was my first week calling? Probably. And sometimes you got to feel out the conversation. I've waited for someone else to get on the phone that I felt like could more appropriately carry the conversation, but that it wasn't this one for me. But good question. I mean, you don't really know until you're like making these calls and you start feeling them out. There's been times that I waited and then someone else
Been forwarded to voicemail.
someone else would answer and I'd be like, what the heck did I wait on the phone for? That was goofy. But I do work with a lot of downsizers and they don't live in that like community where I was calling. And what we ended up doing is we looked at the map.
The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Looked at the map and just decided on a radius. And so that's how we ended up calling.
Which is not available at the time.
I see your criteria is very specific, need versus want. Makes sense not to cling to every possible lead. Yeah, because I think as realtors that are cold calling, we sometimes, especially early on in cold calling, it's like this curse of wanting to feel like you're productive and you want to justify your time by stuffing your pipeline with leads. But you eventually have to do something with these leads, right? You eventually have to follow up with them. You have to lead with value towards them. So like, I'm not going to be sending out market reports and following up on phone calls if they were never a lead to begin with.
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging
like that's
system.
So much time wasted. And everyone might come from a different place, but I go for quantity versus quality. I don't want a CRM with 5,000-6,000 contacts in there because I'm never going to follow up with them. There's no like true value there. And so I'd rather have a couple hundred in my pipeline that I can actually touch and have a relationship with.
Voice messaging system.
Thanks, very enlightening. I am on a team and I see that with online leads our team gets. Oh, always.
Forwarded to voicemail.
I try to disqualify as much as I can because I know how much time follow-up takes. And if I can limit it, Thomas? Hello? Thomas? I hear you. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Thomas, this is Ariella. I don't know if I'm going to upset you, but would I make you really mad if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
Would I be mad? No. I just think it's a pointless call to make.
Pointless call. Is that because you have zero intention of ever making a move?
Yes.
Yeah.
Until I die.
Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you getting to the point real quick. You have a good day. Bye. Are you laughing?
Because you're going to pull your line.
What?
How wrong would that be?
What did he say?
Until I die.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I thought he said, I don't know what I thought he said, that he just wasn't interested. He's never moving. Hello. Ventent 8137. Welcome. Yeah, I can't like stuff the pipeline with like useless people just to make myself feel better and justify that my calling session was worth it. I mean, if you're going to be really true and honest with yourself, then like, you got to follow up with these people. Otherwise, why are they living in your CRM? Yeah, that's what I think he said. I think he said, what's the point of the call? Yeah. Thanks, Miranda. I knew my husband thought he said, I'm going to be here until I die, which some people. Hello? Carol? Hello? I think that is what he said. What's the point of calling me? My husband thought he said, I'm going to die here. And so when people say that, I just like to break the ice. If they want to throw around funny things and I say, any idea when that might be? And then I just stay real quiet and it either gets super awkward and they can't believe I just said what I said, or they start laughing, which Gal?
Hello.
Hi, Gal.
Who's calling?
This is Ariella. I wasn't sure if you could help me out or not. I know I'm calling out of the blue, but I don't suppose you're the owner. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if I'm going to make you mad then, but would I upset you if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
I don't need a realtor. Why do I need a realtor calling?
You probably don't. I figured it was a long shot. I guess knowing you're probably never going to move, I guess you don't have any neighbors here
Not
yet.
until I die.
Any idea when that might be?
I don't know. I'm 68. So when do you think I'm going to die?
I hope you have at least 3 more decades. I hope you have.
Well, I hope for 2 anyway.
Yeah. Hey, listen, knowing you're not making any moves, I guess you don't have any neighbors here you'd, like to see me get rid of. Would you?
Yeah, no, we actually have good neighbors, luckily.
Oh, good. Well, no worries. Listen, I appreciate you taking my call.
This is a nice neighborhood. We have very good neighbors.
No, that's great. I'm happy to hear that. I figured it was a long shot, but I appreciate you taking my call.
Okay. You have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. She was nice. He did not say it's a pointless call. Oh, I just rewound the live stream. Okay. Thank you. I needed somebody to stay on top of this.
The person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been.
All right. I got 4 more minutes on this bad boy.
Call you when they can.
I'm off of this in 4 minutes, and then in 30 minutes, I have a call with a company through Sherry.
Hi, you've reached Sherry. I'm currently not available.
Through which I plan to hire a couple ISAs to help me offload some of these calls. So I'm very curious how that's going to go. I spoke to somebody earlier today before I hopped on a live stream. I was in my follow-up boss and I was like, oh, I got follow-ups. John?
Can't come to this one right now.
I have follow-ups to do, and so I called this elderly couple and I've been talking to them since February. It's just so sad because it sounds like they need to move because they're elderly. They might need some extra care. But what's so sad is like they don't have any family close by to help them, and the woman was just starting to get forgetful. So this is now my third time that I'm sending them a card with my business, and like they're going to move eventually. They're just in this really kind of tricky spot. So I got off that phone and I was like, I just feel like seniors in our area they just need more support. They need more help. They're so vulnerable. It's just people that actually don't care can like easily just take advantage. So sending another thank you card with my business card and a magnet. So here we go. Here goes nothing. So they are like a full-blown nurture because I do know that they are definitely going to sell at some point. I haven't met with them yet. So we will see. Hello?
Please leave your message for 26737.
Okay. Why not have Mojo as your CRM? Why need for follow-up boss? I think Adela uses her Mojo as CRM, if I remember correctly. I like follow-up boss because it feels more organized. I can create tags. I could basically have my own inventory, right? So it just keeps me more organized. I know exactly who to call, when to call. They have tags. I get prompt tasks every time I need to call somebody. I get a notification. And I basically have my own inventory. So I could basically filter out my entire CRM between like, if I'm looking for a 4-bedroom home in a specific school district, I could filter it out and have a list of properties that I can send to buyers. So I don't know how Mojo is used as a CRM. I know some people use it. I don't. Follow-up boss has just been my go-to, where I could do auto messages. I could put them on a drip, which I guess you could do on any other, I don't know. Hello? Monica? Hello? So yeah. Hi there, welcome. Hey Nancy, how are you? You are just getting your morning started, aren't you? I love that you said from California, because now I'm like, okay, you're 3 hours behind. Daniel? Hello?
I'm sorry?
Oh, sorry about that. You don't.
Yes, hello? Can I help you?
Yeah, you don't sound like Daniel. Do I have the wrong number?
I am his wife. How can I help you?
Sure. Yeah. I was going to say, this is Ariella. I don't know if I'm going to make you mad, but I'm calling out of the blue. Would I really upset you if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
No.
Okay. Okay. We might be off to an okay start. And I realize this is probably a long shot, but it made sense. Were there?
Oh, we have a really low interest rate.
I don't. So that probably.
I'm the appraiser actually. So.
Yeah. So you know what's going on, and I could definitely understand why you wouldn't want to move from an attractive interest rate. Are you at what, like 3%, 4, 2?
Yeah, only like 15 years left.
Ah,
So,
yeah. Listen, I don't blame you.
were you trying to get a hold of Dan in particular, or just to talk about the house?
No, I was just looking to speak to the homeowner. I'm a local realtor in the area.
Okay.
And so I was just calling some of the neighbors because we just don't have a ton of inventory. I'm sure you know that.
Yeah, comps are sparse.
They, you know what?
Frustrating.
They really, really are. I'm with you. And so I was just calling to see if anyone had any future plans on considering a move, but that doesn't even sound like you at this point. Is that right?
If we won the lottery, maybe, and we would go build our own house. But not that there's any land to buy either. But
Right.
we
Right.
did not win the lottery recently. So
Yeah. Hey.
no, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Appreciate the call.
No, thanks for taking my call. Take care.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. That is not a lead, right? She said if we won the lottery, not a lead. So no tags in Mojo. Can you place leads into another folder or create follow up on their calendar?
Yeah.
Oh, Tone?
Yeah.
Tone, this is Ariella. I don't know if you're going to be mad at me, but would I upset you if I told you I was just a realtor calling? I said, this is just a realtor. Would I upset you if you found out this was just a cold call? Hello?
You did. Yeah, I can't understand what you say.
No worries. I said, I'm just a realtor. Would I upset you if you found out that just a real estate agent was calling you out of the blue?
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Yeah.
Listen, I know.
Realtor?
Yeah, listen, I know this is probably a long shot, but I don't. If it made sense. Were there?
Yeah. I have, would you say, buy the house or something?
No, I just didn't know if you had any plans on considering a move. You didn't have any plans to move, did you?
No.
Got it.
No. Yeah, I have two of them right here. Like cross the street, my son and me here. I want to okay.
Oh, got it. So you have like a little family compound then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Listen,
thanks. Take care. Oh, that was freaking dreadful. That was supposed to be my power of one more because my session is over, but I'm going to do one more because that like threw me off guard. So if you guys know me, if you've been watching, when I'm done my dialing session, I always do the power of one more where I just go for one more contact. Sometimes it's a complete flop and sometimes it ends up with a really good lead. So I always finish off with just Derek.
Yes.
Oh, Derek, this is Ariella. I know you don't know me, but would I upset you if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay. Is that because you don't like realtors or you're never ever moving?
You're not moving.
Got it. Hey, no worries. I appreciate you taking my call. Okay.
All right.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ooh, that was dreadful too. That was my power of one more. Okay, so I'm technically an hour and 26 minutes in, so about an hour and a half, and I have 5, 10, 15, 19 contacts in an hour and a half. Not too shabby. No, you know what? I'm sorry, 18 contacts because one contact was from this morning before I went live. No leads, no appointments, but I do have to call within my CRM. So let me just get back into a few of these questions here before I hop off. So as far as Mojo, can you place leads into from another folder? I mean, I guess I can't speak too much about using Mojo as the CRM. That might be an Adela question. She uses Mojo as a CRM. I use Follow Up Boss, so I don't know what could or couldn't be done. Nancy, you're just getting started. Was hoping you'd be live. Love to hear you. So inspiring to making my calls. Thank you. I appreciate it. You'll watch from the start. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. Make it a great day. I'll be back on tomorrow from 11 to 12:30. So maybe I'll catch you at that point, but I know you're 3 hours behind, so that might be a little early for you. But I hope everyone makes it a great day. I hope it's productive. You get your contacts in, you schedule some appointments, get some hot leads. And I will be back on tomorrow. Take care, guys.